Right now, you've been watching our coverage of the 75th governor's inauguration. Abigail Spanberger, the first female governor in the Commonwealth. I'm joined by our political analyst, Bob Holsworth. Bob, we heard the familiar themes that we heard throughout her campaign about affordability, tackling the high energy costs by having the high users pay their fair share, about cutting red tape to get more affordable housing, the high cost of groceries. But she also took aim north across the Potomac, where she said at one point about the policies that are closing markets, hurting innovation and public servants, perhaps an allusion to the job cuts. She said they are gilding buildings while schools crumble and betraying our values. What did you hear out of that?
Well, overall, I want to say that as the first woman governor, she had high expectations in this speech. I think she exceeded them. I think it was a pretty inspirational speech. She talked about wanting unity, but at the same time, she didn't shy away from a lot of the issues that actually elected the Democrats this time, and that is the concern about what Donald Trump and the federal government is doing to Virginia. She mentioned it in very stark terms, particularly when she talked about they were gilding buildings while our schools are crumbling in some instances. And then secondly, she made a real clear sense about where she stood on immigrant communities. And by and large, she has said during the campaign she would cooperate with ICE if you're talking about going after hardened criminals, but not when you're looking at people who are just doing their job and by and large are contributing to the community. And she emphasized that today, and that got a huge applause out of the crowd.
And she said, of course, the security and safety of our neighbors is paramount, the allusion there, I guess, to ICE. And it's interesting because she used part of her description of her biography, her work with the CIA, where she saw on a global stage the importance of American leadership. And she said she had learned in law enforcement the importance of executing a warrant for one person and following, doing them justice in addition to the friends and neighbors. So again, to your point, not lost on what got her where she is today.
No, and what's so interesting is that is really one of the big unknowns about this governorship, is that what is going to be the response and the reaction from up north, from the Trump administration. We've seen some instances already where the Trump administration and Democratic governors have been at odds. I don't think that Spanberger necessarily wants to invite that, but on the other hand, everyone recognizes that that is sort of hovering about right now, and no one quite knows what's going to occur there.